Assalamu alaikum my friends, welcome to my channel Learn Arabic with Shazia. Now this is lesson number 8 from Madina book 1, and in this lesson you will learn about the using the mudaaf ilaihi structure in the position of mubtada and sometimes in the position of khabar. So I will quickly go through the formula and structure of jumla ismiya, because in all these lessons you are dealing with the jumla ismiya only mostly, and there are jumla failures, but there mostly you will find jumla ismiya. And you will also learn in this lesson about the using hadha ismal ishara with marifa noun, as I have done it, and I have also discussed the rules for ismal ishara with the marifa noun. How do they come and what are the rules when they come? So I will again repeat it. So let's see and let's get together with the lesson. So in this lesson, the conversation, there is no conversation, it's just some random sentences using of the mudaaf ilahi, sometimes in mubtada and sometimes in khabar position. So let's see. Hadha rajulu tajirun. Now when you come across this kind of structure, that's what I was talking about right now. Hadha ismul ishara when comes with marifa noun. What happens? Just like I told you, when mudaaf ilahi, like I'll give you the same example that we did before. Kitabu al mudarrisi. If mudarrisi. Now, this is the structure of idafa. How do you know? The noun is marifa and the first noun is without al, and it is joined with the marifa noun. So we know that this is the mudaaf ilahi and two nouns are involved. What happens here is the same. The way this noun is attached to it, and I told you that the two nouns, when it comes in idafa, it is taken as one word or a compound word. So that's the same way. When ismal ishara comes with marifa noun, it becomes one word, and you will not take it as hadha as mubtada and a rajul as khabar. No. Whenever ismal ishara comes with marifa noun, it is taken as one word. So hadha rajul here means one word, and the translation will be this man. This man. It's not the translation as this is a man or this is the man is totally wrong. It's totally wrong. The correct translation is this man. So whenever you see this kind of structure, know that it's one word, and together it has come as mubtada. The whole thing is considered as one word and it comes as mubtada. That's why whenever you do the i'rab of this word hadha rajul or any noun ismal ishara with any noun, the haraka for mubtada will be on the last letter of this noun, not on hadha. You will put the haraka here. In case, for instance, if there is a harf jar fi or min, what will you do? Will you change the harakas on hadha? No, because hadha ismal ishara, they are mabni. You will change the haraka here, because this whole thing is considered as one word, and the haraka will be changed here on the last letter of this noun. So this is very important when ismal ishara comes with marifa noun. So this is together mubtada and tajirun. As you can see, the khabar is always nakira, mostly nakiras. So tajirun will be in marfu case, and it is nakira and it will have a tanween dhamma. Wa harf atf. If this is jumla ismiya, then after this know that there will be another jumla ismiya. Dhalika, this is mabni. Now this is also ismul ishara lil ba'id, but it is ismul ishara, so it will follow the same rule. Wa dhalika rajulu. So this has again come as mubtada, one word, and you will put the haraka on the last letter of this noun. Tabibun. Tabibun, this is khabar. Now, what is the translation of hadha rajulu tajirun? You will say, this man is a trader. Whatever comes after is khabar or predicate, and your subject is now definite. This man. Your translation shouldn't be this is a man or this is the man is a trader. That's completely a wrong translation. Tajirun wa dhalika, and that man is a doctor. Whatever comes after is the predicate or khabar. Ismu tajiri. Now, this is the idafa construction. How do you know? How do you know this is ismal ishara as a compound word and this is a mubtada? How can you make the difference between? How can you see? This is a noun, ism, and this is the ismal ishara. The difference is this. So this is not an idafa construction. But here, idafa construction has two nouns together. So this ism is noun and tajir is another marifa noun. So that's why, and both of them is coming together. It is taken as one word. So this is coming as mubtada. So the haraka of mubtada you will put on the first noun following the mudaaf ilaihi rules. And here when it comes with ismail ishara, where will you put your haraka for mubtada? On the last letter of the noun. So this is the difference in both of them. And tajiri, you can see the kasra here because this is mudaaf ilai and this is mudaaf, and the structure is in the position of mubtada. Ismu tajiri mahmudun. This is our khabar. Now what is the translation? You will translate the idafa as the name. Ism means name and ism also means noun. And it also means name. The name of the trader is Mahmud. Wa ismu tabibi. This whole thing is mubtada. And I will put the haraka of mubtada on the first noun of idafa. So, ismu tabibi is Sa'idun. This is our khabar. So, the translation is, and the name of the doctor is Sa'id. Hadal baytu. Can you see the structure? Hadal baytu. This is considered to be one word and it's coming at the starting of the sentence, and you know mubtada is the starting noun of the sentence since it is taken as one word together. So the haraka of mubtada will fall on the last letter of the noun. So this is mubtada. Hadhal baytu. This house is for. This is harf jarli, means for the trader. Lit tajir. Now how do I know there is it's with the lam at tarif? There is another lam here. Now the rule for this harf jar and marifa noun. Know that whenever you attach a harf jar lam li, or it means for, with a marifa noun, what will you do? What is the rule? Tajir. So what will you do? In this case, what happens? the alif is totally deleted, and the lam plus the lam at-tarif will come together, and you will read lil. And since this is from some Shamsiya letters, so the lam will not be pronounced. Lit directly to litta jiri. This is the rule when harf jar is attached with marifa noun. So the translation is, this house is for the trader, and that house is for the doctor. So this is your translation, and this is mubtada and this is khabar. Now, one thing I was referring in my last video for lesson number 7 was that there are two types of shibhu jumla. And what is shibhu jumla? I explained shibhu jumla is a kind of sentence that looks like a sentence, but it is not a full sentence. It gives you just half of the information. So if you see this portion of the sentence, lit tabib, does it give you any information, full information? No. And this kind of sentence is are of two types, one with harf jar and with the noun, and the other is with shall I take another harf zarf as, okay, tahta. This is a zarf of place or zarf makan. Tahta al maktabi. Maktabi. So these two are kind of shibhu jumla, one with the harf jar, the other with the zarf. So there are only two types of shibhu jumla, one with harf jar, the other with the zarf, and they don't give you the full information, and they have just half of the information. And they look like a full sentence. That's why they are called shibhu jumla. Shibhu jumla means look alike. Look alike. Shibh means it looks like. So that's why they are called shibhu jumla. So khabar may come like a shibhu jumla. So in this case, it's the first type of shibhu jumla with harf jar. So that is clear now. The khabar is in the shibhu is in the position. It has come like a shibhu jumla. And it's not in one word, in one noun, like in this sentence, ismu tabibi sa'idun. In this case, the khabar was a noun only. But in this case, khabar has come as a shibhu jumla. Sometimes khabar may come as jumla ismiya. Sometimes a khabar may come as a jumla feliya. We will do this later, but not now. As accordingly it comes with the lessons, I will explain. Baitu tajiri, now this is idafa and it's taken as one word. Now, as you can see here, I have explained one with harf jar, the other with the zarf. Now, the khabar has come as shibhu jumla with the zarf. You can see the zarf amam. This is zarf al-makan. So, Baitu tajiri is mubtada, amam al-masjidi is khabar. What is the translation? The, because this is marifa idafa. The house of the trader. You can translate as the house of the trader, or you can translate as the trader's house. You can write as the trader's house. You can translate it this way also, it's correct. So the trader's house or the house of the trader is. Now in between will come is, because after is the khabar. Amam al masjidi, you will say the house of the trader is in front of the masjid. And know that one very important point here is whenever the zarf and the noun comes, the zarf makes the noun into majroor case. And here harf jar has given a kasra. So in this case, harf jar has come. So the noun that comes after harf jar is known as ism majroor. These are all grammar Arab rules. Ism majroor. This noun tabib falls under the position of ism majroor, having a kasra due to harf jar. And here what is it? Due to zarf, this noun is having a kasra because this zarf has made this noun to fall into which position? Into mudaaf ilaihi position. And that's why it is in majroor position, and the whole thing is in idafa. Know that whenever zarf comes and a noun comes after that, this noun falls under the position of mudaaf ilayhi, and this whole construction with zarf is in idafa. So you can say here that the khabar has come as idafa. Okay. And in Arab you will say al masjid is al masjid majroorun fi mahall jar mudaf ilayhi. That's how you do the Arab. Wa baytu tabibi, this is the whole idafa as mubtada, and this is an atf. Khalf al madrasati, now this is also an idafa with zarf, and this is from the second type of shibhu jumla. Khalfa, and yes, the zarf will remain mabni on fatha. They will never change. And khalf al fatha, sorry, khalf al madrasati, and this madrasa noun is in the position of mudaf ilayhi. So you can say khabar has come as an idafa. Liman. Now this questioning tool, as I have told you before, comprising of li harf jar and man, for who. So both of them has come together, meaning for whom. For whom. Hazihi sayyaratu. Now ism al ishara with marifa noun is taken as one compound word. Liman hazihi sayyaratu wa liman tilka. So in this case, only ism al-ishara has come. And hazihi sayyaratu will be translated as for whom is this car. For whom is this car. And know that in this, there will be nothing in between this and car. This car directly. And for whom is that? So for our mubtada is liman, the questioning tool, and khabar is this car and that. Hazihi sayyaratu. Now if there are no haraka, what haraka will you put here? You will see, is there anything in before hazihi? Nothing. So if nothing is there, know that it will be in marfu case. And hazi sayyara with marifa noun is together compound word. It's mubtada and it will be in marfu case. Lit tabibi. Now this is our harf jar and noun is majroor. Then know that it will have a kasra and it's in the khabar position. And which type of jumla is this? Shibhu jumla, the first type with harf jar. Watilka lit-tajiri. In this case, this ismal ishara is mubtada, and that is for the trader. Don't think that okay, tajir is a marifa with harf jar, so it has come together and is a one word. No, because in between there is the harf jar. And for the condition for being a compound word, one word with ismal ishara is that nothing should be there in between the ismal ishara and the marifa noun. Know that. This is very important. So I think it's clear. Let's move on. So let's move on. Ismil Ishara. Okay, where were we? Tajir. Okay, هذه السيارة من من اليابان. Now there is a country name coming here. What are the rules for country names? هذه السيارة. So what should be the haraka on sayyara and ismal ishara with marifa? Now nothing in between, nothing here. So what is the haraka? Dhamma. And what is this? Which position on jumla ismiya? Mubtada, starting noun. Min yaban. Now in this case, this is our khabar with min harfjar. Now till now we did lam harfjar. Now there is another harfjar min. And because of this lam at-tarif, the noon sukoon will be removed and fatha will be given. Why? Because we need to continue reading with the al-yaban. And this country name has a lam at-tarif, so it will accept a kasra. So, minal yabani. And this is our khabar. Wa tilka min, and in this case it's mubtada ismal ishara and min America. Now there is another new name of a country, min America. In this case the sukoon of noon will remain as it is. Why? Because there is no lam at-tarif here, and this country name will never take lam at-tarif. Some country names don't take lam at-tarif, and when country names like America, Canada, and there are other names, but right now I don't remember, but one of them is Canada with a long vowel at the end. Canada, it's for Canada. So when you come across the country names with a long vowel at the end, know that they cannot carry any haraka, because it's from the rules that long vowels cannot carry any haraka. So the haraka is assumed. It's called in Arabic muqaddara. Haraka muqaddara. Estimated. Muqaddara. Dal with shadda and ra with fatha and ta marbuta. Muqaddaratun. Muqaddara means estimated or assumed. Okay, yes, there is a haraka over this. So min America means in Arab we will say kasra muqaddara. We cannot put a visible kasra here because it is a long vowel, but in Arab we will say yes, there is a kasra muqaddara, assumed, estimated. So you cannot put a haraka under or over a long vowel. Okay, and this min America, you will read as min America. In Tamarin, let's see. These are the all country rules. Inshallah, I'll be shortly doing the country rules, and I'll make another video. So they'll be all full of such rules, inshallah. So you can follow in those videos. In Tamarin, let's see. Ajib anil asilatil atiya means ajib is a command. Answer the following questions. So let's do the questions first. Okay, so let's see. Man hadha rajul. Now in this case the question is man hadha rajulu. Know the rules for man is for human being. Hadha rajulu. Now question and this. So rajulu. Wa man dhalika rajul. Who is this man and who is that man? Hadha tajiru. Your answer mubtada wa dhalika tabibun. So you can say with marifa, no problem. And if it is marifa, then only one dhamma. Ma ismu tajir. In this case, this is idafa. Is, and your answer will be from the question itself. Ismu tajiri, because this is mudaaf ilaihi. Ismu tajiri, and since you will start saying ism, so your sentence is starting with mubtada. So it will be dhamma. Ismu tajiri Mahmudun. This will be our khabar. Ma ismul tabibi. So you'll say ismu tabibi Sa'idun. This is khabar and this will be mubtada. Min aina. Now this is another question tool coming together with min and aina. In this case, min and aina will remain as it is. Sayaratu tabibi. Sayaratu tabibi. Min. When you put min with al, remove the sukun, put the fatha. Min al yabani. Min aina sayaratu tajiri? Min. Now in this case you can put a sukun because it doesn't have an al here. Min Amrika. As you cannot put a kasra here and it cannot take a kasra because it doesn't have an al. So this is your answers. And aina bayt tajir? Where is the house of Tajir? Let's see. The sayaratu. Okay. هذا البيت للتاجر. Okay. بيت التاجر أمام المسجد and بيت الطبيب خلف المدرسة. So you can write بيت التاجر and in this case, yes, in this case, this is a mudaaf ilaihi construction. So بيت التاجر أمام المسجد. أمام Masjidi. And what is the position of masjid here? Does anyone remember? What did I tell you about the zarf sentences? It is a shibhu jumla and it is the second type of shibhu jumla with the zarf, and when zarf comes, then it puts the noun into the position of mudaaf ilaihi. So this whole construction is an idafa construction. Aina baytut tabibi? This is also idafa. It is khalf. This is also a zarf. Khalfal madrasati. What is the position of madrasa? It's in mudaf ilayhi position, and this whole is idafa, and it's a part of it's a second type of shibhu jumla. Iqra wa uktub. Now there are certain rules here, and I'll go through all the grammatical rules here because it's really important now. This book is full of jumla ismiya rules and also jumla feliya, and in later lessons it will come. So let's see. Hadhal waladu. The mubtada is together. Khalidun khabar. وذلك الولد مبتدا. Muhammadun khabar. I will just write K. Now هذا الرجل. It's our mubtada together. Mudarrisun. This is our khabar. وذلك الرجل. This is our mubtada, and muhandisun is a khabar. هذا الكتاب جديد, new book. مبتدا خبر. وذلك الكتاب مبتدا خبر قديم بالتنوين, and both of them will be in marfu case. هذه السيارة. This is مبتدا. لعلي لعلي. It's لعلي. So what will be the haraka on Ali? It's an Arabic name, Aliyun. So li aliyun. Now this is also a kind of a shibhu. It's not a kind of, it's a shibhu jumla with harf jar li. And tilka li khalidin. And I'm so sorry here. Big mistake. Because of harf jar li, it will be with kasraten, shadda and kasraten. You may write kasraten below shadda, or you may write here and shadda above. Anything, both are correct. Li Khalidin, and this is the first type of shibhu jumla with harf jar. هذا الباب مفتوح. Open. This door is open. وذلك الباب مغلق. It's an opposite word. And that door is closed. Liman. Now this is another question tool coming with harf jar li and man. هذه الساعة watch. Wristwatch. Here, li abbasin, because of this li, you are giving a kasra here. So when harf jar comes and it gives a kasra to the noun, then which position does the noun go? In ism majroor. Ism majroor. These are all Arabic terms. Ism majroorun. Interrogative questioning tool. Ahadha al-baytu, coming together. Lit-tabibi. This is harf jar and the tabib is ism majroor. And this is mubtada and this is khabar. La, negation. Huwa lil. In this case, our mubtada is the damir huwa. And lil mudarrisi means this is our khabar, and this type of khabar is called shibhu jumla with the harf jar. Ahadhihi. This is also interrogative questioning. The raja too. This both coming together mubtada li ibnil. Now this is harf jar and ibnil. You know mudaaf can change haraka, so it will have only one kasra, not tanween. Li ibnil, from here goes to lam. Ibnil mu'adhdhini. This is mudaf ilaihi. So together it will be a one word. So our khabar is in idafa. And your answer is naam, in positivity. Yes. So let's move on to the next set of sentences. Man hadhal waladu. Now man has come. Know that it is for a human being. Hadhal waladu. In this case, this comes as mubtada and this comes as khabar. Huwa mubtada talibun. That's why it is nakira. That's why it is nakira. When you see there is no al, then know that this is in the mubtada position. And if it's nakira, it's in khabar position. Minal Iraqi. Now this country name has taken an al, so it can take a kasra. Adhalika. Now this is interrogative questioning. Dhalikal baytu. One word. Jadidun. Khabar. La, in negation. Huwa mubtada qadimun jiddan. This is our khabar. Jiddan is extra. It's doesn't have any i'rab. هذه السيارة. One word mubtada من اليابان. lam التعريف, and this is our khabar, and it's from the harf jar, first type of shibhu jumla. Watilka. Know that this is mubtada min Switzerland. Switzerland means Swiss. From Swiss. This is from Swiss. So this type of country name cannot take an al, and it has a long vowel, so the haraka kasra will be muqaddara. We cannot put a kasra here or a fatha or a dhamma above the long vowel, so we will say kasra muqaddara, estimated, assumed. Haza sikinu. You can see the dhamma here. Mubtada Minal Mania. Now this is another country names, means Germany. Germany in Arabic you called Almania, and know that its spelling is Almania with a long vowel ending at the end, and this al is not from lam at-tarif. Please pay attention, don't get confused. This is not a lam at-tarif. not a lam at-tarif. This is from the spelling of the country name Almania. This is the spelling, letters from the spelling of the country name Almania. And whenever you come across this name, don't think it is Al and you give it a kasra. No, it remains like this. It is without an Al, does not accept Al, and last letter is a long vowel, so the haraka will always be muqaddara. وَتِلْكَ milaqatu, spoon. Sikin is knife. And that spoon is from Inglaterra, England. England, and this also ends in alif. So the haraka will be muqaddara, min Inglaterra. Now we'll do question number 3. Iqra al-misal, read the examples. Ati means the coming examples, and summa hawil, change. Hawil means to change. Al-jumla, what do you change? The jumla. Al-atiya, the following jumlas. Misluhu, example of it is Haza kitabun. In this case, this is khabar. This is mubtada. Hadhal kitabu. Now when it comes with marifa, it's both of them becomes one word, mubtada, with a dhamma over it. Li Muhammadin. Why it is having a kasra? Because of this harf jar. And this noun Muhammad is in majroor case. And this is which type of jumla? Shibhu jumla, first type with harf jar. Now let's see the examples here. Okay, there are more examples. So, haza tabibun. What will be your answer? Hadhal at-tabibu. Minal. Now put the harakas. Minal, since this country name has an lam tarif, it can accept a kasra, visible, because there are no long vowels. As long as there are no weak letters, no vowels, you can put haraka visibly. Hazihi sayyaratun. Now you will say hadha sayyaratu with an al. Hazihi, sorry, hazihi is because it's a feminine. Sayyaratu with a single dhamma. Lil mudiri. So I'm not going to write everything. Dhalika waladun. Then you will write dhalikal waladu. What will be the haraka on noon? If this is dhalika al waladu, this is one word, mubtada. So this will be your khabar. So what will be the haraka here? And it's an idafa construction. So what will be the haraka? We know that mubtada and khabar are all marfu, and we know from the rules that mudaaf will have only single haraka. It will be marfu and single dhamma. Mudarrisi. Tilka sa'atu. So it's tanween here. It will be tilka as-sa'atu with single dhamma. Min, in this case, a sukoon will be there. Swisiran means this will be without any haraka because of the long vowel. So it will remain as it is. Hadha baytun. It will be hadhal baytu with a single dhamma. Lil muhandisi. Hadha qalamun. You will say hadhal qalamu li abbasin. Dhalika rajulun. Dhalikal rajulu. Mu'adhinun. Since there is nothing, so you will put your khabar in tanween. Hazihi baydatun. Then here it will be hadhihil بيضة كبيرة تنوين. It's a khabar. هذا منديل. هذا المنديل وسخ. خبر نكرة. Now question number 4. اقرأ المثال. Read the examples الآتي, the coming examples. ثم كون. كون is meaning to make. كون means to make. أسئلة. أسئلة is questions. Plural of question. The singular is سؤال. Okay, سؤال. مثل وأجوبة means you need to make the question and the answer. أجوبة is the plural of جواب. جواب means answer. مثال لمن هذا الكتاب, and you need to put the حركة. هذا الكتاب لمحمد. This is how you have to make the questions. لمن هذا القلم. لمن هذا القلم. هذا القلم لعباس. You will put the double haraka since it's an Arabic name. لمن هذا المفتاح. المفتاح. I'm not writing full, so you can write لمن هذا المفتاح. So هذا المفتاح لعلي. لعلي. لمن هذا Now it should be هذا or هذه. هذه السيارة. هذه السيارة للمدير. This will be cancelled. للمدير. لمن هذه البقرة, because it's feminine. هذه البقرة للفلاح. ألف will be cancelled. للفلاح farmer. مدير principal. Principal or you can say manager. Both. There are more. So لمن هذا it's a radio, I think. Let me see what it is. It's a حقيبة. I think it's a حقيبة. Right? The laptop bags looks like haqiba. I'm not sure what it is, but let's take haqiba means bag. So liman hadal, if it's a haqiba, then it is a feminine noun. Then you can take liman hadhil haqibatu. I will write this. Liman hadhil haqibatu. حقيبة single حركة. هذه الحقيبة this will be cancelled. للمدرس. لمن هذه الكرسي. الكرسي. Now see is double ya, so shaddan حركة. كرسي. هذه الكرسي لعمار. لمن هذا what is the spelling of the female hen? الدجاج. So it will be هذه دجاجة. دجاجة. So question marks everywhere. هذه الدجاجة binti bintil fallahi, the daughter of the farmer. Liman haza sa'atu, haza sa' hazihi sa'atu. Why? Because it's a feminine. As-sa'atu. As-sa'atu. Hazihi sa'atu, it will be hazihi. Sa'atu li ibni. Okay? Li ibnil mudiri, son of the principal or the manager. Anything you can write. Now, liman hadhal baytu. Hadhal baytu litabibi. Cancel the alif and lam comes together. Litabibi. Now, liman hadhal hadhihi milaqatu. Al milaqatu. هذه الملقة لطالبي. So it will have a shadda and a fatha. Now let's complete the question number 5. Tamil Amsila means complete the examples the following. Atiya means the following. This Atiya is actually a masdar verbal noun. Comes from the verb ata. Okay. Ata. This is the past tense, means he came. And from this becomes al-atiya. It is the masdar or the verbal noun, means the coming examples. Al-baytu, now this is the simple noun. Now you can see the difference. The moment harf jar enters, what happens? Changes kasra. Fil mustashfa. Now there are some nouns with weak letter. In this case, the weak letter is alif maksura. What is the name of this weak letter? It looks like a ya. It doesn't have a dot of ya, so it is known as alifu alif maksura. Maksur means alif maksura and bin mustashfa. So what is the change? You can see here. What is the change? Can you point out what is the change here in all these nouns, in the weak letter and in the simple nouns? Fi al-bayti, min al-bayti, ila al-bayti. In all the harakas, I mean harf jars, you can see the kasra visible. And the moment a weak letter comes, can you put a haraka? No, you cannot put a haraka on the last letter since it's a weak letter. So you will say in Arab kasra muqaddara. Why? Because of the harf jar there is kasra, but you cannot put a kasra below this weak letter. So that's why it's assumed, estimated, and in Arab you call it kasra muqaddara. And in this case, fi amrika, min amrika, and ilal amrika, it's a weak letter alif. And in this case, fil mania, minal mania, ilal mania, in this case also it's an alif, long vowel, so you cannot put a haraka. In all these three cases you will say kasra muqaddara. Iqra wa uktub. This is the writing practices for you, but we will put the harakas here. Let's do this. So hazal by tabibu. This both together coming together with the ismal ishara and marifa noun. So it's mubtada. Min inkal tera. No haraka. It will be muqaddara. Dhahaba. Now this is a verbal sentence. Verbal sentence is in Arabic it's called jumla feliya. Feliya means starts with a fail. So it's the fail. What is the formula of jumla feliya? Fail plus fa'il. Immediately after the fail comes the fa'il. Fa'il means the doer. Who is doing the action? Hamid is doing the action. Dhahaba Hamidun. Since it's an Arabic name, it will have a tanween dhamma. Why dhamma? Because fa'il always fall in marfu case. That's why. Dhahaba Hamidun ila Faransa. In this case, long vowel. So the kasra will be muqaddara. And know that when you have your fail and file, so this is your complete jumla feliya, and ila faransa is extra. And if you want to do the Arab or for the rest of the sentence, what will you say? Dhahaba fail madi mabni al al-fath. I'm not going to confuse you right now, but for some I will say the Arab. Fail madi mabni al al-fath. Why? Because the last letter is mabni on fatha. It doesn't change. That's why. Hamidun fa'ilun marfuun wa alamatu raf'ihi ad-dammatu. Ila harf jar. Faransa is majroor, because just after any noun that comes after harf jar is known as is majroor. So the Arab for Faransa, this is the country name for France. So any noun that comes after harf jar will be known as is majroor. Wa alamatu jarrihi al kasratu muqaddaratu. This is how you will say the Arab. Inshallah, I am going to do the grammars. In that video, I will do all the Arabs and how you say the Arabs also, inshallah. Muhammadun maridun. This is mubtada and this is khabar. Now, one may say this is without al. The proper names are always marifa. So you can put proper names in mubtada. Huwa al-ana. Al-ana is zarf. So this is mubtada. This is zarf. Harf jar. Mustashfa. What about this? It's a weak letter. So the kasra will be muqaddara. And this is in the position of is majroor. So our where is our khabar? When this is our mubtada, where is our khabar? Our khabar is fil mustashfa. And what type of khabar is this? Jumla is shibhu jumla. And which type of shibhu jumla? The first type with the harf jar. Dhahaba, another jumla fa'liya. Abdullahi, now fail. The file comes just after the fail. In this case, our file name is in idafa. So the haraka file will be, we will be dealing with the mudaaf only, not the mudaaf ilaihi. Minal yaban. Minal mania. And when you read, you will straight go to lam. But you are not going to put any lam at-tarif, or you are not going to put any kasra, since it has a weak letter at the end. And the kasra will be muqaddara, and this falls in the position of ism majroor. I'm writing the abbreviation. Ila harf jar. Inkaltera is majroor again. So our this is total jumla fa'liya, and these are extras. Hadha al-kitab li Isa. In this case, a weak letter, so the kasra will be muqaddara. If this is mubtada, our khabar is with harf jar and noun, so it's shibhu jumla with a harf jar. Khabar. وَذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ مُبْتَدَى لِمُوسَى. Same khabar is with harf jar, shibhu jumla with harf jar. It's our khabar. هَذَا الْمُهَنْدِسُ مُبْتَدَى مِنْ أَمْرِيكَا. This is also harf jar, shibhu jumla with harf jar, khabar. And in this case, the kasra will be muqaddara. So let's see the next one. Question number 6. Iqra. Let's do the harakas and the structures, grammatical structures here. As-sabura. As-sabura means the whiteboard or the blackboard. Amamal Now this is zarf. Amama talibi. So what did I tell you? This is the second type of shibhu jumla with a zarf. So when a zarf comes, it makes the coming noun into mudaaf ilaihi. So this is total and idafa construction. So our mubtada is sabura, and this together is our khabar of shibhu jumla with zarf. Second type of shibhu jumla with zarf. وهي مبتدا خلف المدرس. The same, our khabar shibhu jumla with zarf. This is in mudaaf ilaihi position. Aina, this is the questioning tool. Aina sayyaratul mudarrisi. Hiya mubtada amamal madrasati. The whole thing is khabar shibhu jumla with zarf. Aina baytul imami. Imam is the leader. Imam actually means the leader, and imam is the one who leads the prayer. So the one who leads. Baytul imami, it's an idafa. Khalf al masjidi. So this is mubtada and this is khabar as shibhu jumla with zarf. Second type. Aina jalasa hamidun. Now this is fa'il and fa'il. Here fa'il and fa'il has come. Jalasa, just after the fa'il comes the fa'il. Fa'il is always in marfu case. Aina jalasa hamidun. Jalasa hamidun. You can write hamidun, but in this case hamidun is not given. So we have fa'il. Yes, where is the fa'il here? File is damir mustatir. Now if somebody don't know why it is damir mustatir, and how do we know it's damir mustatir, sometimes we don't have a visible file, so we look into the fail, and all the past tense fail, jalasa, then dhahaba, all the past tense fails have a pronoun he hidden in it. Hidden in Arabic is called mustatir. Mustatir means hidden. So the pronoun he is hidden here. So we will say in Arabic as the fa'ilun damir mustatir. That's how you will say in Arab. Khalfa Mahmudin. This is our khabar shibu jumla with zarf. Dhahaba fail. Ammarun, Arabic name, fa'il. You can see the formula both coming together. Ilal harf jar and masjidi is majroor. Wajalasa. Now there is an harf atf. If jumla feliya has come before, jumla feliya will follow after the harf atf. Jalasa fail, imam file. In this case, the file is visible. Here, the file was hidden. Al-mehrabi, the mehrab where the imam stands and gives the khutbah is the mehrab. And it's mudaaf ilaihi position. Why? Because of zarf. This is our khabar with the zarf, second type of shibhu jumla. So this is our end lesson, and it's in this lesson there were a lot of grammar rules. So I hope you understand about the jumla ismiya and jumla feliya with the two types of shibhu jumla. It's all covered in this lesson, and I'll be back with the lesson number 9 shortly. Till then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.